The steps to solve an application problem are 1. Read the problem, probably 2 or 3 times. Make sure you understand what you're being asked. Step 2. Determine the unknown quantity or quantities. Assign a variable to represent the unknown. Express any remaining unknown quantities in terms of the same variable. Step 3. Create a table or box to help organize the information. This will help you to build your equation. Step 4. Solve the equation for the unknown and then answer the original question. Step 5. Check your answer with the facts presented in the problem. Make sure that your answer makes sense. Let's look at a simple interest problem. Remember that the simple interest formula is I equals PRT. Interest equals principal times rate times time. A bank loaned out $12,000, part at the rate of 8% and the rest at 18%. If the interest received is $1,000 total, how much was loaned at 8%? Start by labeling the unknown. In this case, X. X is the amount at 8%. Now we actually have two unknowns. We also don't know how much is loaned at 12%. Since X is the amount at 8%, and we know that the total loaned is $12,000, we can say that 12,000 minus whatever X is will give us the amount at 18%. Now to set up the equation, we will use I equals PRT. The interest, we're told, is $1,000. And then the PRT, this part we actually have two of them because we have two amounts. We have the amount at 8% and then the amount at 18%. So first, the principal at 8% is X. The rate is 8%. So 0.08. And then the time we are assuming is 1 year. We're not explicitly told that, but it's 1 year. And then we'll do another PRT for the other amount. Again, the other principal is 12,000 minus X, and its rate is 18% or 0.18, and its time, again, is 1 year. Now we can solve. 1,000 equals 0.08x. Distributing the 0.18 with 12,000, we get 2,160, then minus 0.18x. Combine like terms on the right. 1,000 equals 2,160 minus 0.1x. Subtract the 2160, and we get negative 1,160 equals negative 0.1x. Finally, divide by negative 0.1, and we get that x is 11,600. And that's dollars. And keep in mind what x is. X is the amount at 8%. Make sure we've answered the question. How much was loaned at 8%? We have that, 11,600. Now, often questions like this will actually ask for the other amount as well. So just in case it asks that in a future question, how much was loaned at 18%? 12,000 minus X, or 12,000 minus 11,600 will give us $400 was the amount at 18%. In the next example, Glenn requires $5,000 per year in extra income. He has $70,000 to invest and can invest in bonds paying 8% per year or in a CD paying 5% per year. How much money should be invested in each to realize exactly $5,000 in interest per year? Again, we have two unknowns. Let's let the first one be the amount in bonds. X will be bonds, and then the CD will be our other amount. We know that there's a total of 70,000. So 70,000 minus whatever value X is will give us the amount in CDs. Now, interest equals principal times rate times time. The interest that Glenn wants is 5,000. We have two different principals. First, we'll start with bonds, which is X. The rate on bonds is 8% or 0.08. Time here is just 1. Multiplying by 1 is not going to change anything. And then our other principal, 70,000 minus X. And the rate on CDs, 0.05, 5%. From here, we have our equation. We can go through and simplify. 5,000 equals 0.08x. 70,000 times 0.05 is 3,500. And then distributing with the negative x, we get negative 0.05x. Combine like terms on the right side. 5,000 equals 0.03x plus 3,500. Subtract 3,500 on both sides. 1,500 equals 0.03x. Then divide by 0.03, and we get that x is 50,000. Keep in mind this is the amount in bonds. And to get the amount in CDs, we have 70,000 minus X. That means there's 20,000 in CDs.